The win, I'm gonna be honest. The win. I love the improvement. I'm gonna take the win.
Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, a city of grit, talent, and basketball words. And at the heart of it, Friends Central School. Programs deep in history where hardwood dreams have become legendary. This is where Mike Cook made his name. Where Mustafa Shakur sharpened his craft. Where Emil Jefferson rose to greatness. And where young Devin Coleman became more than just a player, he became a phoenix. With over 1,500 points, 600 rebounds, and more than 120 made threes. Coleman wasn't just another standout. He was a McDonald's All-American nominee, a champion, and proof of the Friends Central tradition of sacrifice, hard work, and never having a plan B. Now, the legacy rests in his hands. As head coach, Coleman returns not just to win, but to redefine what it means to wear Phoenix across your chest. 3 years in, he's instilling a culture of toughness, discipline, and belief that built this dynasty. This season isn't just about chasing victories, it's about reclaiming the crown. And as the Phoenix rises again, one question remains: will Friends Central reclaim its place atop Philadelphia basketball? This is an all-access view of the winning hours.
Taking 1, 2, 3 dribbles for no reason when the man is already up ahead of us.
This is an all-access view of the winning hours.
Well, it took a lot of sacrifice, if I'm being honest, right? I didn't afford myself the chances to kind of be a normal kid in a sense where, you know, most kids probably partying Friday nights, Saturday nights, or weekends, you know what I mean? I'm in the gym, or I'm at a tournament, or I have a game, you know what I mean? So I knew early on basketball is kind of where I wanted to make my mark, so I knew with that came making some sacrifice.
What's going to end up happening is you pass it there, now this defender got to sprint over there, and you're going to get the layup. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Throw the ball ahead and making the handoff, attacking the defender. Good. Come on, I need these stops. I like it. Some toughness going to the basket.
So later in high school, I would get up around 6. I would get here 7 a.m.-ish, get some work in before school. I think we started at 8:30 back then, so probably get an hour in or so. Give me an hour to kind of cool off and decompress, go all through school. And then I used to catch, the 105 don't even run no more, I don't think. I used to catch the 105 all the way up, I don't even, what is that, by the Villanova, Bryn Mawr area, something like that. And we had a strength guy, shout out to Luke Peterson. We had a strength guy up there that we would go to after school. And then after that, My coach, Paul Gripper, will probably come pick me up and we'll go to some rec league games or something. So, I mean, it was literally school and basketball the entire time.
On your drive. Good, Will. Right, I'm reading it. I was telling you, time it up. Sometimes y'all going too soon. It's like it's almost a selfish play. You don't want to do something that's going to get someone else a shot. The result of that ends up being bad shots. Stop being selfish. Aid your teammates in scoring basketball.
I would say the need to be disciplined. The need to be disciplined. Obviously, I talked a little bit about my discipline throughout high school, but you got to step it up even further, right? You get to a school like Clemson as an 18-year-old and you're competing with 21 and 22-year-olds for those same minutes, right? So not just off the court discipline, but literally on the court basketball discipline. If you're supposed to be in that gap defensively, you gotta be there every time. If you're supposed to come off the screen, make one dribble and get the ball to the next man, you gotta do it every time. And I think initially when I went down there, instead of the discipline, you have a little arrogance. You know, you feel good, you're a freshman, you're at an ACC school, you've been getting away with things at a high school level that you think may translate to the college level, and just seeing that you gotta flip that switch.
Good, David.
Sacrifice, we all have to do that, right? We're talking about a team of 12, 13 guys, plus a coaching staff, right? We all have to give up something in order for the group to thrive, right? So even now, as far as sacrifice, I give up a lot of my free time with getting in the gym with these guys. I give up my mornings sometimes getting in the gym with these guys and different stuff, right? It's not things that we have to do, but you know, when I know that when it's a goal that we have, you know what I'm saying, making those sacrifices is definitely something we're gonna have to do. So I expect that of everyone. The hard part to me is getting them to understand that. Right, getting them to understand that. I think if you ask kids, everybody's gonna average 20 points and you know what I mean, but when you really boil it down, high school game, what are we scoring? Probably 60, 65, right? If that. So even with that, knowing their kind of expectations, especially when we get new guys that come in, just kind of making sure that we know we will have to sacrifice. And not to say that you won't score 20 points in a game. Are you going to be able to score 20 points every night? Maybe not. I might have, maybe they're on me tonight and I only got 6 or 7 points, but it's my day to have 7 or 8 assists, right? So I just want them to understand that. The ultimate goal, obviously, is to get everyone recruited and have them be smarter and more efficient basketball players so that they can succeed at that next level. So that's really all I'm trying to do. I'm thankful for all of the lessons that I learned throughout my journey and coming through high school and in college, because now I'm able to give that back to all of them. So really that's just the expectation, to get better, to learn something, to improve on something, to, even if that's just a mental piece, understanding sacrifice is a part of the game. I've given some guys some individual challenges that I feel like they need to step up to, you know what I mean? So seeing them accomplish those would be wins for us. As far as the team, that's a tough one, because I don't usually participate in like moral victories and things like that. So that's tough to kind of quantify a win without actually, you know what I mean, naming some wins. But again, I think just to see improvement, like having the group in the live period for that short period of time and kind of seeing what we had there. If we look the same in November when we start playing, that's a big loss. You know what I mean? So I think just seeing that constant improvement within them, and hopefully too, I think I want them to be conscious of those things as well. So hopefully they're seeing and feeling what they're doing differently that is allowing them to be better at whatever it is we're trying to tackle.
Move on, ball more. Back to a start.
I mean, I tell them all the time, you gotta sell out everything. You gotta give everything to this, right? You can't hold back. A lot of the times that's gonna come with sacrifice, like we talked about. A lot of times it's gonna come with being uncomfortable, right? It might be uncomfortable to work on a skill that you're not very good at. However, we wanna get to the level that we wanna get to without doing that? Probably not, right? So that's what I tell them. I shouldn't say this because I work at a school, but it's almost like no plan B, right? That's what you want to do. You give everything to try to do that. And that's what I tell them all the time. Because you can see it sometimes when a kid is holding back or something that's making them feel uncomfortable because they know they have to improve there. It's like, okay, all of the greats, all your favorite players, all of the guys that you watch on TV or watch walk across that stage, there was a point. There was a point where they had to do this too. And that's probably the biggest advice I could give. We see it now all the time. Kids are kind of 1 foot in, 1 foot out, right? There's always going to be a talented kid that can make it to a certain point, 1 foot in, 1 foot out. But we know that hard work beats talent when the talent don't work hard. So that's my message. That's my message. Although I went to a great school and I never saw myself doing anything else that didn't involve this basketball. So I gave it everything I had. And I was able to fulfill my dream of being able to play basketball successfully. And even now, moving on past playing and coaching, right? Same thing. You give it everything you got. That's why I make those sacrifices. That's why I get up in the morning and come in and work guys out. That's why I stay late and all of these things. So I'm just giving it everything I got. So look, not bad, right? I think, not bad as far as competing, right? Again, my message is staying. We gotta think basketball. It might be outside of your comfort zone to be aggressive, but you gotta do it. If you wanna go where you say you wanna go, if we wanna be as successful as we can be, you have to do it.